Hey internets, today I thought after being inspired by someone that I cannot remember who it was, talking about where they grew up and etc etc, I've decided to take a little trip down memory lane. So we're looking at an area I used to muck around when I was about somewhere between 8 and 12, which is pretty young, but probably some of my fondest memories of childhood and growing up and doing things that I thought were crazy, but in fact weren't really crazy at all. So yeah, I grew up in Emerald, where car drivers don't see you. And in fact I grew up in that house right there, and it looks pretty similar. There was a massive tree just here which is long gone, and we used to ride the BMX bike around everywhere and walk places, and internet didn't exist, but something that was always stuck in my memory is this hill here where we used to ride the mountain bike, sorry, the BMX, come flying down that side, and there's a bit of a lip here and you could get airborne, and I thought, gee, I should go back there on the motard. And one other quick story from this particular spot. In fact, I'd say they've replaced these power poles because this bit of earthworks happened. That this fence, which actually no longer exists, weird, was electric, and that was the first electric fence that I have ever peed on, and it was also the last, believe it or not. We'll see if we can get up here. Oh shit! Oh. That is a little more than slippery. Oh shit! Don't do it. Don't use your brakes. Don't use your brakes. Oh, and there's a tree on the... Good work, Mark. Excellent work. Well, maybe we won't come back this way, but on the BMX it was really good fun. I think that would even be a little bit scary today. So yes, go hooking down that hill and launch up the other side. Where are you going? Shit. So that was one area. Maybe we used to ride down there on the BMXs in summer, I'm not sure, but it was always good fun. So the other thing we used to do was walk down to the creek, and I'm sure we did used to go that way down through that guy's property, but I won't do that today. Oh, that was the other thing. Kid I used to hang out with a heap, Tim, he lived in this property there, this one here. We had a max machine. We'd come flying down there and launch ourselves off that embankment, and it was all blackberries at the time. Just launch ourselves into the blackberries. We had gloves on and a motocross helmet, and we had an absolute ball. And then we used to walk down here, and there's a little creek down here, and we used to collect yabbies, freshwater crayfish. Sorry for that snorting, I'm just getting over a bit of a cold. Yeah, so freshwater crayfish, and we'd collect them out of the creek here and we'd bring them home, but we were never game to eat them, so we just would put them in puddles and, you know, the fish pond, and expect them to grow massive, but of course, you know, the kookaburras would just fly in and take them as soon as we turned our backs. They'd be gone in 5 minutes. There it is. Wow, it is a little creek. And it was never any bigger. Man, we've had so much rain that everything is just soft, very, very soft. Yes, we used to walk, follow the creek, follow this creek for kilometres, really. Just turning over every rock and log looking for these yabbies. Okay, we'll go and unbog Osmotica. You're tearing up my childhood memories.
Very soft.
Yeah. Avard picnic ground, that's it. And then one other thing which was always scary as hell, and me and Tim used to do it. Tim, I don't know if he would ever watch YouTube videos. I think he's had a bit of a hard time in his more recent life, but yeah, we used to, geez, we had a ball, get up to a bit of mischief. But this road here, we had these skateboards, like little cheap plastic skateboards, you know, about this long, and we would lie on our stomachs on these skateboards and come down this hill like, well, it felt bloody fast. And I guess if you're lying on your stomach on a skateboard, it does feel fast because you're about an inch off the ground. And if we get too much speed wobbles off, we'd spear off to the side and go off into the grass. And we had our crash helmets and gloves on, that, you know, 2 pairs of jeans and a couple of jumpers, and we just thought we were invincible. And I mean, you are pretty close to being invincible as a kid, you know. You don't, I don't know, things don't seem to hurt as much. Anyway, that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. I'm sure you've all got your own little trips down memory lane, and I guess if you get the opportunity to ride around in places where you remember growing up as a, you know, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 8-year-old, whatever, that really is some of the best time. You're just getting freedom. You feel like you're getting freedom. You know, you go out of the house on your own. Well, we could back in those days. I don't know, I've got an 8-year-old daughter now, and I guess I would still be a bit worried about letting her just jump on her push bike and go for a ride. In fact, it'd be really scary. Yeah. I don't know if my parents were that scared, or don't know. Mum, were you ever worried at that age? Was I think Mum's a viewer. I'll have to make her watch my video. Yeah, were you scared that at age, you know, 10, 11, 12, I was just go for a ride on my push bike and come back a few hours later? I didn't think she was. You know, she had no real reason to be. But, no, it's interesting. The cycle of being it goes weird looking. The cycle of being a child and then being a parent. It's enlightening. Anyway, if I haven't cut this off already, I'll cut it off now. Catch you later.